What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. If we have not yet met, my name is Peter Roberts, and in today's video, I'm just going to be documenting another chunk of my financial journey. Not only did I lose over $20,000 today in the stock market, but I want to share with you exactly what I'm going through, what I'm learning, and want to share with you what rich people are doing right now as the stock market is falling. I wish I knew this information when I was younger, and I just want to share with you what I've studied, what I've learned, and more importantly, the overall concept of how you will ultimately win in the stock market. If you're willing to do this, you can be guaranteed to become a millionaire if you do this every day. And I just want to share with you to give you confidence to use the stock market, to understand these philosophies that rich people are doing, and more importantly, just share with you the simple principles of wealth building that I'm implementing in my life to hopefully help you get there a lot faster and sooner. Number one, the stock market's fallen. I looked at my portfolio today. I was scared. I didn't want to look at it. Lost over $20,000. The one thing that you might ask is, Peter, how does this make you feel? Why are you not scared? Are you anxious? Why would you even want to be in the stock market when you're losing so much money? Because the truth is there's ups and downs about anything. But the truth is long term, if you look at the overall view of the S&P 500, the overall stock market, with enough time, you will eventually win. So what I want to share is that, number one, I am removing my emotions from the situation. There are millions of dollars being lost. There are trillions of dollars being managed right now that are losing millions and millions of dollars. And me losing $20,000 is basically irrelevant. And the truth is, I don't need this money. So what I want to share with you guys, if you are thinking about getting in the stock market, if you're trying to invest and you don't know if you can handle the pain, then what I want to share with you is, if you're an investor, you're going to have to go through some trial and error. You're going to have to go through pain. You're going to have to go through ups and downs and cycles in the market. This is very common. But if you are going through this, well, guess what? Other people are going through the same amount of stress as well. But do not use this time. Do not use this fear as you not entering the market, because what I've learned and what I've continued to study and realize why other people might not be successful and why other people make a lot of money in the stock market is it comes down to fear. If you're willing to put your money in an asset, if you're willing to invest your money in uncertain times, if you're willing to buy things at a discount, because right now what rich people are doing, and what I want to share with you guys why it's so important to understand this concept, is that rich people are right now purchasing stocks when they're in an all-time discount. Warren Buffett has 20% of his portfolio of trillions of dollars right now in cash to buy things at a discount. Why is he doing that? Because imagine if you could walk into a Lululemon, your favorite store, and you have your favorite shirt that's normally $100, and now you can buy it at a 60% discount, and you're buying it for $40 or $20. Imagine if you can walk into a store, would you do that? And the simple answer is yes, you would do it. So rich people are thinking, what can I do now to allocate my capital to get the highest rate of return in the long-term future? So one thing is, not only are they taking fear out of the decision, so right now, are you looking at yourself in your life and saying, I want to be rich or I want to be successful, but I'm not willing to take the jump. I'd rather just have my money in cash, in the bank, not growing for me, yet inflation is ruining the value of your value. If you're that person, then don't have an excuse on why you can't be wealthy one day or why you can't have wealth in your life. Because if you're not willing to go through the pain of fear, then you're not going to overcome the challenges, and you're more importantly not going to reap the benefits. Secondly, how are you spacing your time horizons? For example, if you think let's just get into the stock market. Let's just buy some stock. When it goes back up, we're going to sell it, we're going to pump it, and we're going to make some money. This is the wrong philosophy, because the truth is, if you think of a long time horizon, you are unable to lose in the stock market. Now, imagine if you could put your money in a vehicle where you're going to be like, hey, if you can put this money in here every day, $200 or $100 or $50 or $200 a week, and in 40, 50 years, it is guaranteed to be compounding and growing and allowing you to amass amount of wealth. Would you do it? But the problem is, my generation and young people that want all these amazing things, but they're unwilling to make the pain or the sacrifices up front to eventually reap the benefits up front. So if you think short term, you are more likely to lose. If you think short term of buying crypto, and if you think that you're going to buy a stock and sell a stock and you're going to make all this money, your likelihood of losing is very high. But if I were to tell you right now that if you were able to play the long game, if you were able to sit on your money, continue to invest during this time, if you're able to continue to hold on to your dollars without selling, because you don't need this money, because you're living below your means and you're just having other cash flows in your life, and you can just hold on to this money right now, I can guarantee you, and I can guarantee myself, I remind this to myself, is that I'm $20,000 deep in the hole right now. But I can think in 5 to 10 to 15 years, I can guarantee myself that I'm unlikely to be down $20,000. This is a once in every 3-4 years cycle that you're going to experience. And this is some growing pains that you're going to experience. So instead of sitting on this cash and eventually selling and losing all the money that you've invested and put aside for your future self and all the goals that you want with this money, Be willing to take the long term. Be willing to think long-minded and be willing to go through the short-term pain to eventually reap the long-term success. So what I'm going to share with you is not only do you have to think long-term, the long-term horizons will allow basically a 100% guarantee that you're going to build wealth. Unless the stock market goes to zero, which is very uncommon, over the trajectory of years and years and years, as you can see, the gradual chart of the long-term vision of the stock market of the S&P 500 has continued to grow. So if you can go through the ups and downs, you will continue to reach more growth and you will make money. So what I want to share with you guys is a simple lesson is that I've lost $20,000 in the stock market. It's hurting, but I'm not really hurting because I'm thinking long term. What rich people are doing and wealthy people are doing right now is you are scared and you're on the sidelines is they're buying the stocks at discount. And when these stocks eventually appreciate, they're going to sell and make a crap ton of money off of you. So you are not the only one in this game, Peter. You are not the only one yourself that is losing money in the stock market. You are the not only person to feel this pain, because the truth is, if you can make the hard decisions and swallow your pride and swallow your gut and continue to buy the stocks when they are falling, you are going to reap a massive amount of benefit. But are you willing to take the pain? It is so easy to buy something when it's continuing to grow, when you're seeing the Twitter news pump it, when you're seeing the stock continue to grow every day, you are willing to buy it. But immediately when your emotions get wrapped up on a stock that's in the red and you're losing thousands of dollars every day, you are unwilling to go out there and buy it. It's a trick, it's a philosophy that I want you to shake, and a fallacy that thinks that, hey, I'm unwilling to take this pain, and long term, if you just go through this pain, you will win. So if you're sitting on the sidelines right now, number one, you'll never win. If you're in the game right now but willing to sell, you're not going to win. And third, what are you doing and how are you going to think like someone else that has made it, that is someone that is more successful than that, someone that has built more wealth than you? What are they doing? And literally just mimic and do what they're doing. They are buying, they are holding on a little bit right now, but they're waiting to continue to buy more stocks to take advantage of this down market. And long term, through enough time will heal this. 2, 3, 5 years. You got through 2007-8. You got through COVID when stocks were at an all-time low. You got through the recessions. We are approaching in one more quarter at a recession, and I want you to think, if we can get through this, will we get through it? And the answer is yes. We will find a way, whether it's politically, whether it's economically, we will find a way to eventually escape whatever turmoil and stress that we're in. So guys, hang in there. Peter, hang in there. This is a message to myself, but I just want to share with you, I'm down $20,000. I just want to think like a successful and wealthy person is doing. That's what they're doing, and I hope you guys can do the same thing. I love y'all. Let me know if you like this video. Please comment below if you need anything. I'm always here to help. Love y'all. Take care. Cheers.